Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Let's Play. Today I'm going to try to finish that house. I've got this one pickaxe on me. I want to go get some more because I need to go collect some cobblestone. And the house is coming along great. I really like it. I'm also going to try to collect enough dirt to fill in that hole. I'm tired of looking at that eyesore. So, we'll come back in here. I think I had made myself, yep, I did. I made myself some pickaxes so I can go start collecting. Alright, so we're going to go get us some cobblestone, maybe some more diorite to be able to complete this floor here, because I'm going to want pretty close to a full stack of that. Alright, so I don't want to take away from my scenery here, so I'm going to go over here to this other mountain, just to the other side of it, where I was mining before. And I'll take away from that side of the mountain so I don't destroy any of my nice scenery from this side. I want to keep my valley, looking good. Alright, I thought I had more meat than this on me. Yeah, I've only got one piece, but that's okay. Not gonna really stay out past dark anyway. Is this a cave over here? Oh yeah, a little bit of a flooded cave. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we'll go over the top of this mountain here, and I will get this mining underway. Oh yeah, look at this. We have all kinds of cobble up here. We've got some coal. That's going to be useful. I'm going to go ahead and snag that. Now guys, what we're going to want is at least a full stack of cobble. And just so we can keep it where I can see my progress, I'm going to put it right there. That way I can see where I'm at with it. I know how close I'm getting to a full stack. Now, I got a comment from someone, one of my viewers, that mentioned that he wanted to try to build this house exactly like I've got it. So that's great. I know I had lost about 30 minutes of footage before when I was recording. Well, I thought I was recording and I actually wasn't, apparently, is what happened. So, there was a few steps in the process that were lost along the way. So I have everything set up and ready. Sometime very soon, I'm going to record a step-by-step, block-by-block tutorial on how to build that house. I'm going to include a material list of everything you're going to have to gather ahead of time to be able to build it. And, try to make it as easy to follow along with as I can. And it's starting to get a little bit sunset here, so we're going to go ahead and head back. I know I'd killed a big chunk of this day before climbing the mountain and checking that out. And while I was setting up for my tutorial on another map, I also did a little test run on a mountain to see what's going to happen for building my statue. I figured out a way to do it, to take out a chunk of the mountain, but guys, it took days. I will spend a good 2 or 3 days of just chopping away at that mountain. So what I could do is build it on top, is an option I've thought about, which that would be pretty epic, having that big monument up on top of the mountain. So I may go ahead and do that, because guys, it took forever for me to chip away at that mountain on the test map. Not sure I want to sit there and try to jabber while I bust all those blocks. That's not going to be very entertaining to watch, I don't think. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to try to build it up on top and build like a nice winding staircase going up so you can access it. I think it'll look really cool. I think it'll be a nice effect and a nice addition to the valley. Also, what I think I'm going to do later on, not anything I'm going to try to do immediately, but I'm going to try to build a nice wall enclosing that valley in. Like, just throw some walls between the mountains. run from mountain peak to mountain peak and close that area in and get it well lit so that it's safe. It'll be nice to have a safe home, not having to worry about mobs. Alright, so I did get the full stack of cobble that I was after. Now I'm going to hunt around and find some more diorite because I want some more of that. I don't remember how many pieces I had, and it's put away in the chest. I forgot to look, but I'm just gonna grab some. I knew I had a pretty good deposit of it over here on this side of the mountain. So yeah, let's just chip away at this stuff, and I can always tunnel my way back up if I end up digging myself into a hole. I just want to make sure I've got plenty of this for the floor. So we're going to take this diorite, we're going to take it to the crafting table, and we're going to turn it into polished diorite, and that's what we're going to make our floor out of. It's going to give it a really nice look. Something I've done before in a couple of my builds, and I really liked it. I'm going to stick with it because that's one of my favorite flooring materials, is this stuff right here. Alright, we got a bunch more of it right here. That's awesome. And guys, there's some andesite. I'll have to remember where that is because I'm going to want a bunch of that for my monument build. It's basically going to be you know, gray building materials. So I'm going to be using stone, cobblestone, and andesite. And might even have to maybe use some gray wool or something along those lines in there. Wow, this is really a nice big deposit of the stuff. And why not? I'll just go ahead and grab some of that andesite while I'm here. There we go. Let's see how much of this diorite I've gotten so far. And it looks like we've got a nice big deposit of this andesite too, which is good. That's going to be very useful. Alright, so now we got that. Let's see how much we got exactly. Oh, yeah, between that and what I got at the house, I've definitely got over a full stack. So I'm going to grab some of that coal before I leave. I see another nice little coal deposit right there. And there's our old home, the village. Hi, village. Alright, it really was kind of a sucky village. I mean, there weren't even any farms there. How often do you run across a village in this game that doesn't even have at least one small farm? You know, so there was unfortunately no food to collect from that one. I was like robbing their farm of at least a little bit of food, enough to start my own farm when I find one. But that one had nothing. There was really no food source over there. Alright, so we're going to head back with this cobblestone and diorite that I've collected. And we're going to get that house finished up. It's going to be nice. Hello, chicken. Now, something else too. I've got some string from killing a few spiders around my house. I'm going to go over to that swamp one of these evenings as the sun is setting and go ahead and hunt for some slimes, because I want to take that string and slimes and make some leads so I can start bringing in some farm animals to start start a ranch, start collecting food. Alright, so let's go on in here. Let's see what we got. Still have a little bit of dirt, but not a whole bunch. I may use some of those oak planks I've got. Oh, I've got 23 dirt. That'll work. Yeah, we're going to be scaffolding up right here so I can get to that. Well, more like pillaring up, actually. So we're going to take this dirt, put it down there where it's easy to get to, and we're just going to temporarily drop one and pillar all the way up to here. That way we've got access to this. Alright. And let's just go ahead and create a walkway by crouching. And we'll just create this scaffold over here so I can get around pretty easy. Alright, now, what we're going to want to do is we want to back set it to where it's flush with this wall. So we're going to take our cobble, and we're going to drop it right there. Just like that. And we're just going to start stacking this up and filling in that gap. Now eventually, once we start getting some more materials available, I am going to want to break the monotony of this a little bit, and we'll fill in with another material just to kind of give it a different look. Kind of break the monotony sorry, of all of this cobble all together. Give it a little more decoration. Alright, so we got that. We're going to go ahead and start tearing down the scaffolding, and we'll go to the other side. Alright, uncrouch, and let's pillar down. Alright, collect all that dirt because we're going to need it on this side. We're going to do about the same thing. We're going to go one block back, and we're going to drop that, and we're going to pillar up. Alright, let's go there, 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 and there. Give us a nice walkway. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to grab that, and we're going to start filling in right here just like we did on the other side. And we're just going to fill in these gaps flush with this wall. And I know I've got this little spot right here. I've got a plan for that, so don't worry. Alright, so now we've finally got our gable ends closed in, guys. This is looking more and more like a house. I'm liking it. Alright, so do I have any... I don't have any slabs on me. So yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and go down and check my chests. I'm going to want some spruce slabs if I've still got some. It looks like I've got 4, but I've still got some planks. Enough to make some more slabs. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we are going to go ahead and make some spruce slabs. And we shouldn't need too many. That ought to be plenty. And we're going to go over here to these blocks, and we are going to make some polished diorite. Right there. And we're just going to want to do that whole stack of it. Alright, that gives us 60. May not be quite enough, but we've got some more right here. So let's go ahead and throw that on the stack. And, yeah, let's go back to that. And just make sure we've got plenty. Alright, now, those little spots right there. And you know what I don't have that I wanted was some spruce wood. While I'm up there, I was going to take care of that. I don't have any on me, so we're going to go get some. I've got this axe here, so let's go collect some spruce wood because I want to build like a wooden beam running the length of the house up there. I think it'll look really nice. It'll just kind of give it a different look. Alright, so let's gather some of this wood. I meant to save some of this, and I forgot I turned it all into planks last time. Alright, and let's get one more tree, just to make sure we've got enough. And we broke our axe, so I'll be punching the tree the rest of the way. Yeah, I really like the direction this house has went. It's a pretty nice house. Obviously, you know, it's taken a few in-game days to build it. But when I do the tutorial, one thing that I'm going to show you is I'm just going to kind of complement what I had said before about how you could start this house and make it safe to stay in day one. And when I do the tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. That way you don't have to, you know, stay in some crappy dirt hut first night or dig a hole in the ground or anything like that. You can actually have the start of something nice, and something that could very easily turn into your permanent build if you so chose. Obviously, I'm not doing that. I'll be eventually moving on from this and building a pretty epic underground base. But yeah, you can always come back to a house like this as long as you leave it. Alright, so most of our building is going to be done inside today. We're going to want to take this dirt and we're going to pillar up to where we can reach that ceiling. Now, we're going to grab that cedar, or spruce, sorry. We're going to grab that spruce and we're going to go from the middle block. No, we're not. I'm going to crouch and I'm going to scaffold over that way, because I was too far away. Better to have the scaffold run anyway. You know, just to cover yourself. Make sure you don't fall off and do anything dumb on camera. Alright. So, I'm going to grab this spruce and we're just going to do this. Or we're not, I guess. Looks like we're going to come one more down. So let's bust that back out. And I guess we will change the angle of it slightly. And we'll just do this pillar from here. There we go. And we'll just do that. And there we go. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love it. Alright. So, now, right here, guys. This is what I was talking about with the slabs. We're going to grab those. And we're just going to throw a slab in right there. And we're going to throw one in right there. Just kind of gives it an interesting look, I think. A little bit of added detail on the inside. And there we go. That's done. Alright, now I believe we can call this good. I think that's a finished product. I may actually, if I don't have any torches on me. Let's say I may go ahead and throw some extra torches up there, but that's something I can go back later and decide, or do later, if I decide it's going to be necessary to have. I think this is lit up enough that I shouldn't end up with any spawns inside. Shouldn't have to worry about coming home to find a creeper or anything like that. I think we got the light spread around enough to where that won't happen. And you see how that comes out, guys. That just looks nice. Gives a little more depth, a little more decoration up there. Alright, so now, let's do this floor. Very simple. We're just going to bust out around the inside. And we're going to bust one under the doors, which means we're going to lose our doors, but that's okay. We'll throw them right back in there. Alright, all this other stuff will hover and we can drop our new floor right underneath it, so no big deal there. And you know, gotta love these tedious little projects, you know. So we're just gonna get this dirt all broken up, and then we're gonna lay down this polished diorite. And you'll see what I was talking about, that it just makes for kind of a cool looking build. I definitely like doing it. So let's grab that diorite. And we are going to drop one there. Start filling in under here. There we go. Whoops, did not want to do that. But thankfully that, you know, this game is very forgiving for mistakes like that. Usually something like that, you can break it and you get to keep it. And I forgot to break out the ground under that door, which is fine. We can go back and do that in a minute. And you see how this is looking, guys. It just it gives it a different look. Kind of stands out from the wood, which I like. I think it just looks nice. Alright, let's do that. Let's go ahead and open our door, and we'll go ahead and bust that dirt block out. Alright, and we'll drop that. Now we can place our doors back. And look at that. It just looks good, I think. Now this front door, actually, I think I'm going to do a little different. I'm going to go ahead and do oak planks right there, because my intentions are to put on a porch using the oak planks out here. So let's go ahead and start doing that. We've got 33 of them. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get it done, but it's at least a good start. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think 5. Come directly under that is what we want to do. Nope, we're one too far. So let me go ahead and throw that dirt back. And one nice thing is this may very well give us the dirt we need to fill in that hole over there. I hope. Alright, we gotta go one more block this way, then back towards that pillar. And guys, I'm kind of looking forward to recording that tutorial. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see how I do with the step-by-step kind of stuff. I know I've tried to do that here, but you know, we've lost footage and we bounce back and forth, and so I'm hoping to be a little more focused at it, you know, as we go along with the next one. Alright, so we're going to get this porch filled in. Or at least as much of it as we can. Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna run out. But luckily there is a pretty good amount of oak wood to be had around. Yeah, we are out of oak. So we'll have to come back to that. No biggie. We got lots of oak right over here. Easy to access, right here close to home. And I've got me a full stack of dirt, so we are going to start taking care of this little eyesore and finally be rid of the memory of that damn creeper. Yes, this was where I failed at my no-death run. This is where it all went down. This crater was where I was standing. Alright. And I don't know what just happened there, guys. If I'm still recording, I apologize. It looks like I'm having internet issues. Yeah, it looks like I was still recording. Don't know what just happened there. Like I said, we got some bad weather and it's interfering with my internet a little bit. I think has a lot to do with it. So yeah, I apologize for that. And you know, also, of course, we got my kids in the background. They're not sleeping like they should be. So, you know, my apologies. But those are my kids. You gotta love them. Alright, so we got my hole filled in. And I think we're gonna call that good for this episode, guys. We got the floor done. I'm gonna go ahead and replace those with oak. That looks out of place right there. That looks a little better. And we're going to also, I think, do the oven fireplace that I talked about, like right over in here, next to this door. We'll take it up all the way through the roof with a chimney. That's all for next time, guys. I'm gonna call this a good one, You guys have a good night. Thank you for watching. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe.